Starting this video out, I want to get the ball rolling and sell some games. So I'm going to go ahead and list all of these to start off with. I want to get some more money in the game fund here in the next week or so. I'm actually traveling, so I'm hoping I can do some game hunting there. So we'll see about that. Maybe you'll see that in the next video or not. But hopefully we can get these games listed and sold. But I'm going to go ahead and list Halo 3. I'm going to list Zelda Twilight Princess. I'm going to list Guitar Hero 3 on the Wii. I'm going to go ahead and list Call of Duty Ghosts, Diablo 3 on the Xbox One, and then finally Grand Theft Auto 5. So this is what, 6 games out of the game collection that I want to go ahead and list. That way we can hopefully get some money moving. But these are some good games that I've collected, but I want to get more money in the game fund. Maybe we can find something big here in the next week or so. So hopefully this will help us get started. The first place I ended up going this week was my local Goodwill store. Now sometimes I look at the front and there's no games. I wander around and I don't find anything. But lo and behold, this time in the very back in the electronics section, which usually just has like old like cooking stuff like toasters and like George Foreman grills and stuff like that, I ended up finding another Guitar Hero guitar. I find these things so often and I enjoy selling them because they're pretty good at selling quickly and I can flip them and grow the game collection, obviously. This one was $5, which the last one I picked up was like $2 and the one before that was $4. So this is probably the most expensive guitar I've bought for the collection, but at $5, I expect to sell this for around $30 and be happy about that. So I'm glad that I ended up walking all the way back and finding this guitar. Let's see what else we can find this week. Up next, I ended up going to another thrift store just down the street and I ended up finding 2 things that were definitely well worth picking up. First off, I picked up this Wii U game, still sealed. It is Sonic All-Star Racing Transformed. I don't believe I had this on the Wii U. I think I've played this, but I don't think I had this game in my collection. So for $7 to get it sealed, I'll probably leave it sealed, to be honest. I'll try to take that sticker off and hopefully get something good out of this. But the really big thing that I picked up there was this awesome Xbox 360 controller racing wheel. It does have the pedals and everything. I haven't tested this. I wanted to wait to show you what it looked like together and all that. And then I will end up testing it and probably tell you in next week's video whether or not it works or not. Maybe at the end of this one. But I ended up paying $25 for this, which seems like a lot for this. But I looked this up on eBay and it was selling for $70 to $100. So if I keep this, I'll use it. But if I end up deciding to sell it, this is $25 turned into 70. I'm all about that. Growing this game collection is awesome. So we're gonna go ahead and be happy with this. It looks really cool, so I'm hoping it works. And I'll be able to either take pictures and list it or keep it for myself and use it. Who knows? But this is pretty awesome looking and I'm so stoked that I found it. At this thrift store, I usually don't find like accessories like this. So anytime I see something like this, I've got to get it. Before we go any further in this video, I do want to say we have $267 in the game fund up to what we have now. We've got about 20 games here and about 3 or 4 guitars down here hidden. But for the most part, I'm pretty happy about that. I hope this video is bringing you motivation on how you can grow your game collection and how you don't have to spend hundreds of dollars in order to have awesome games. So if you like this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Let's get back to the video. Next, I ended up going to the Goodwill that I've already been to this week. It was a few days later, but I actually ended up picking up something, and that was Grand Theft Auto 5. Yet it wasn't the Xbox One version. This is the 360 version, but this was only $4, so about 15 bucks worth. So I should be able to flip this on eBay and get some money. Maybe I'll sell it on Facebook Marketplace. I don't know where it's gonna sell, but this will get me a few more extra bucks to add to the game fund, but this was $4, and so go ahead and take it out, I guess, and hopefully we can have this listed within the next week or so and get some money out of it. The next place I ended up going was actually that same thrift store from earlier where I picked up that Xbox 360 racing wheel, and wow, am I glad that I went back. Now, sometimes when I find something, I tend to not go back right away, but for whatever reason, I went back and I got all this stuff. So I'm gonna run down everything I bought and how much it costs. I'm gonna try to do it without knocking anything off or down over here, so it's gonna be a lot of cool stuff. First off, I got The Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt, for $5 on the PlayStation 4. Then we've got Hitman, the Definitive Edition, for $5. All of these PS4 games are $5. We got Assassin's Creed Black Flag. We got Far Cry 5. We got Dragon Age Inquisition. We got the original Doom. I guess not the original Doom, but Doom on the PS4. We got The Last of Us Remastered. We got Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. We got Borderlands the Handsome Edition. We got, that was all of the PS4 games that I ended up picking up. Then I ended up finding Mortal Kombat Armageddon for $3. And then I saw this was only 99 cents and I just had to pick it up. It is Guitar Hero on the PlayStation 2. Not worth too much, but for $1 I can definitely flip that. And last but not least, this is what really matters. I got on the Xbox original Silent Hill 3 Restless Dreams for $3. I looked this game up on price charting. It's going for about $50 complete, so I'm totally stoked about this. However, I don't believe I have this game on my Xbox collection. So this one might actually be transferred from the game fund into my actual collection. We'll see how that goes. I think I'm gonna have a hard time selling this since I bought it for $3 and I don't have it in my collection already, so it is what it is. But I cannot believe I got all these games for basically $5 each on the PS4 games, $3 for a PS2 game, $1 for Guitar Hero, and $3 for Silent Hill 2 on the Xbox. These are some amazing games. I'm super duper stoked that I ended up picking them up. But wow, I went in the thrift store, I saw them, and I immediately got in line and checked out. And what they said is they were actually just put out like an hour before that. So those were sitting on the shelves for about an hour, which shocks me. And I'm probably gonna need to go again and see if they put anything else out good. That was all that I ended up finding this week. When I say that was all, I mean, there's a lot of stuff here. This is the stack of just games that I bought. I bought a guitar as well, and that Xbox 360 racing wheel, which is absolutely crazy to find. So after all this and all these games and everything, that up there is how much I have in the game fund. If you enjoyed this video, thank you for watching. Check out the links in the description if you're interested in anything like this. I'm shocked by this, so I'm gonna get out of here. Peace.